as death and taxes.
It feels so good you don't even know!
Let him touch you. Let him touch you, okay? He's also not in great shape. He's been smoking for a long time.
It's true.
He's actually 16 years old. This is what the smoking has done to him.
I have school tomorrow.
He's going to turn into high school in the Seattle Center. Create your own schedule. It's really good for him. He's really grown.
Third period is Pizza Haven.
Coming for change.
Did you want to do the thing?
Yeah. We practiced this for about 3 hours. So.
Okay. Hi everybody, we're Death and
Taxes! 3 hours well spent. So, what's something that's interesting? Boats! Only one person finds something interesting. Boats!
Death and Taxes presents
Boats!
Improv about boats. Improv scene. Nautical traveling craft of boats. Let us begin the scene. Seattle Festival of Improv.
Act number 4 of opening night. Boats. B-O-A-T-S, not B-O-D-E-S. Maybe some B-O-D-E-S. B-O-A-T-S.
You're a very strong rower.
You're a very light passenger.
Doggy, woof.
It almost feels like I'm just out here by myself if it wasn't for this stimulating company that hasn't been.
Oh, bow wow. Bow wow. I know you're a strong rower because we're rowing upstream.
Yup. Downstream would not require any rowing whatsoever. Just float and let it happen. You like to let things happen?
Oh, well. I suppose this river and boat and us in this boat and me here with my parasol perched over my shoulder are all just one big metaphor to you, isn't it? Did you ever take your hands out of the clouds?
Actually, one of them in the clouds and one here on Earth.
Ew.
That wasn't what I meant. You said heads plural, heads in the clouds, and I assumed that you meant it in a metaphorical sense since we were already talking metaphors.
Oh, well, I have a metaphor for you. Well, you know, the king won't be at the castle tonight.
Such a statement might make my head leave my body.
Well, he's on business in the territory next door. And by door, I mean forest and river and land.
I took your meaning.
Can I offer you some fig spread on a toasted bruschetta?
Thank you. All I have is some boiled fish and a pig's bladder.
Why don't you take a wee little break from all that rowing and we'll just see where the boat takes us. Maybe the boat will drift over into some field where there are wildflowers and lilacs and such. And maybe the boat will tip over and we will land on top of each other. More specifically, one on top of one of us. Oh, whoa, this canoe.
You're making things quite unstable. My oar seems to have fallen out of my hands and is floating downstream. And so are we.
What are we going to do without an oar?
We're going to drift downstream until something stops us.
To the pirate part of the river?
Now.
Well, the fun and games are over.
Perhaps if we hide in the canoe, we'll drift to the kingdom next door, and your husband the king can save us.
Oh, well, he can't see us here, together, in a romantic canoe ride. He's very jealous.
Oh my God.
He'll tear your eyeballs out.
Oh my God, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do?
Well, maybe we could fashion something to row the boat with.
Will you just shut the fuck up and let me think?
You got us into this mess.
Your parasol. You can use your parasol. Open your parasol. Use it to use the wind to guide us to shore.
I'm not using my parasol for something like that.
Do you want to go to pirate waters?
I'll bribe them. They'll kill you and I'll bribe them. In fact, at this point, I'd pay them to kill you.
That turned on me quicker than a fish turning.
Oh. I suppose we were going upstream moments earlier, now we are going downstream. Don't rock the canoe!
I'm going to swim to shore, and your whalebone corset will sink like a whale who is no longer buoyant.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Fuck you!
Oh, pirate land. Skull-shaped mountains. Crossbone trees. Surely they won't bother me. Such a woman of austere presentation and royalty. They won't.
So you launched ashore in our lands. That means we own you now. We can do what we
I'll bribe you. How much will it be?
Oh, we don't take regular money around here. We take pirate money.
Okay, how much of that do you want?
Just give me the whole bag.
What?
Oh.
You know, my husband, the king,
Oh.
will be hearing all about this. And he doesn't take too kindly to pirates.
Well, we could just kill you.
Don't do that.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Well, we're just gonna kill you then.
You know, you have a very charming accent.
Well, thank you. I'm from the kingdom next door.
No, I thought so. That's why I've heard it before. My brother-in-law's from the kingdom next door.
Oh, what's his name?
Frank.
Al Frank?
Al Frank! Do you know him?
Yeah, he owes me $50 in pirate money.
Well, you took all of my pirate money. For a chance, I can settle his debt with this necklace.
Take it.
It's a pirate's necklace. Oh, no! Yeah, she's a real piece of shit, but I'll sell her to you.
All right. I'm just kind of worried about the structure of the hole there.
Structure of the hole? Well, there's a big fucking hole in it.
The hole in the hole is the concern.
Yeah, there's a big old hole in that hole. The whole hole's in that hole. Don't even put a hole on it. Want me to put a hole on it for you?
Put a
want in.
I didn't say I didn't want it, I'm just saying I got some concerns.
Well, that's a piece of shit, you know. I don't, that's why I'm selling it. I don't even want it. Yeah, we had some good times, though. You know where I got this hole? I mean, you can't knock a hole.
That is very impressive. Is this one of the glass bottom boats where it looks like a hole, but really it's just glass? Because that knocked real solid.
Yeah, I was knocking above the hole.
I saw your hand go right into the hole and then stop and then sound reverberate.
Whatever you're thinking, it's not a magic boat.
Why do you really want to get rid of this boat?
There's a big hole in the boat. It's cheap. Just buy the boat.
Are you trying to sell me a cursed magic boat?
Release me!
You were about to tell me the story of how you got this boat with the hole in the hole that's not a hole. And you better tell me the true story, not feed me some line of malarkey.
Oh, you want to hear the true story? How I got cursed with this, given this sweet boat. I was in Jamaica on a fishing trip. We're out there hunting for angel demon fish. They're sweet one moment and nasty the next.
Alright, okay.
You can only hunt them in one specific cove out there. So we nestle our boat up. Capsizes, killing all 13 people on board.
I sure do wish I was seeing this story instead of hearing it, but go on.
Well, why don't I just... I got...
No, you're already in the middle of it. No. You're hunting the evil fish. There's only one spot that you can do it.
So you don't want to watch the VHS tape?
Pop it in.
Campsite.
Well, that explains everything.
You're right, it was better to watch.
I think I might be able to help you out here.
You're gonna buy it.
A little bit better than mine. I can exercise this boat. I too have traveled to Jamaica. And I too have fished for the angel demon fish.
You know what I wish right now?
What's that?
That I wasn't listening to this story. I was watching.
Here, I wrote a blog post about it on my Tumblr page. So, here, take a look at that. That'll explain the whole thing.
You have so many tabs open.
I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of different boats, and then I was map practicing at this place. And I know Google Maps is better.
Oh, you took third.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Well, then do it. Free me. I beg of you. This curse has been, this boat, it's been like a giant rock on my back ever since I got it.
You know what you have to do. Get in the boat. Get out there, demon! Get on out of there! You don't belong in there! You don't belong in there, demon! Get on out! Get on out of here, demon! Yeah, get out of here! Nobody wants you here, demon! Demon, you best leave! Got $18.05 Canadian. Oh, you're gonna be upset about that?
Wow, man.
I must say, this transatlantic voyage was an excellent idea. It was wonderful to get out and see this watery part of the world. Smell the sweet water crashing up the funnel of the boat and aerating our nostrils. Sweet scent of freedom. Don't you agree?
I saw a seagull die.
Second of life. Born and then to die again. Stray too far beyond this one reach to follow us out here on this voyage too far for a seagull and have it rise up and find land again and cause it to plunge to its untimely watery death.
That's a pretty dress.
Paris original, don't you know? It was hand-sewn just for me.
My dad went to Paris.
World traveler, I see. American accent, if I'm not mistaken.
Mine?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, your father, what does he do?
He's a banker.
I see. You're a very lucky little boy.
I'm all alone.
Surely your father, perhaps your mother, is on the ship with us.
They put me on a boat. And I said goodbye. I'm a little stinker.
They told you and they simply put you on a boat and sent you out to sea?
No, I call myself a little stinker.
What is your proper name?
What do you want to call me?
You've been known for a while, haven't you?
Uh-huh. They put me on this boat 6 years ago. Every time we dock, I hide in a barrel of pickles.
Simply ghastly. Your clothes are so ill-fitting and your face is so briny. You don't remember your name?
I haven't had a name in 6 years.
You don't remember what it was before?
No.
Call you Bartholomew, is that proper?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
That'll be my name. I've never had a name. Not in 6 years at least. Maybe I could get a new outfit too.
Yes, of course.
Will you live on the boat with me?
No, but you can.
Oh, I don't want to leave the boat.
No, you can come.
I like it on
You
the
can come
boat.
stay with me and my husband. We're quite wealthy. We're men and women of means. We have a large family. You'd fit right in. You would love your new brothers and sisters, if I may be so bold.
I don't want other brothers and sisters. I want you to stay on the boat.
Please stop. Stop licking that pickle and talk to me. Eventually you'll be discovered, and by then you'll be a man and they'll throw you in prison. You can't fit in a bar jar of pickles forever. Man cannot live on pickles alone. You need sustenance, you need love, you need caring, you need shelter, you need to be on dry land with people who care about you.
I'm afraid of change.
We're all afraid of change, but sometimes when we go through the people, it's all the easier.
You think you can just come in here, give me a new name, try and change my whole life? I had 6 years of stuff before you showed up.
Why don't you make me so bold, take me on a tour of your life on the boat.
A tour? No one's ever asked me.
But I'm asking you now.
Well, come on, I'll show you. This is a collection of dead rats.
Yes, it is. There are a range of different sizes out there.
Uh-huh. Biggest to smallest.
That's correct.
That's the tour. Well, this is all I've known. I wouldn't ask you to change your life so drastically all of a sudden. maybe this isn't working out. Maybe I'll just stay on the boat. You can get off just like everybody else does at all the stops,
I
and
don't want to leave, Bartholomew.
well,
I want to help you.
you wouldn't be any different from anybody else if you did. So
Bartholomew, what do you want from me?
I just show people my rat collection, and they get all freaked out.
Wait a second, you said you never taken anyone until before. I'm going to be the next rat, aren't I?
I don't want you to be.
You go on.
What if I told you I was a ghost? Would that change anything? What if I told you I died 6 years ago in a pickle barrel? And now I float the halls of this ship looking for women, licking a pickle, crying out to them for help. Would that change anything?
Yes. Yes, it would. It would make me love you even more.
You couldn't love a ghost.
Bartholomew. Three of my children died during infancy. The four that's left are living, breathing. And three of my children are also ghosts. We are a mixed corporeal family. As such, we are in a unique position in order to adopt someone who would be otherwise inherently unadoptable. In fact, it'd be easier. No paperwork, no... live in a mansion, you can wander the halls, you can float. All we need to do is take the container you died in and bring it with us. As we all know, ghosts are tied to the containers in which they died.
Absolutely. I want that. I get to leave this boat. Let me say goodbye real quick. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
Bartholomew! Bartholomew! Bartholomew!